welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Warhammer 2 Total War action with Thorek Ironbrow, and I messed up ever so slightly. There's going to be a rebellion in Nagashazar. I keep selecting this thinking it's the capital. There's going to be a rebellion in Nagashazar, and I completely forgot about it, and I went to pursue my war against Grimgor. I mean, that's fine on some level. I need these provinces anyway, and I need to weaken Grimgor's economy. I need to destroy his ability to recruit new units. I need to weaken him as a faction in general. There's all sorts of things that I need to do that take precedent over developing like a random landmark, which, okay, isn't all that random and is fairly important, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of random too. Here's what I want. I want these guys to intercept me thinking they're oh so strong.
Time for a reckoning.
Shame, but I'm next to them now, so wherever they go, this army goes, and they can't catch me off guard. Karadron, mine. Now, jog off, as you say. Let's get money there. Wood we already have as a resource in plenty of places. Iron rock, also mine. Let's get this banner of flame on one of the slayers, I think. Why not? And just occupy that, and we now have secured Death Pass. We've also leveled up our dude here, whom, well, I don't think I'm going to give him Axe Lord because he has Slayers too. He has a lot of Quarrelers and he has some cannons, so I think we should go with the Quarrel ammunition and stuff, and then, yeah, this also affects cannons. Alright. I guess one of the sort of, I don't know how to put it. It's one of the things that makes the dwarves kind of easy to play, is that leveling their lords is extremely simple. But at the same time, it's sort of, you know, it sort of ruins, I guess, a little bit of the experience when it comes to really thinking about leveling and stuff. What if I don't tax the province? No, it's at 99. I just failed to notice that it's at 99. We're going to take it back eventually. I'm recruiting over here as well. Oh, I completely forgot to neglect. I completely neglected to mention as well. I also recruited some ogres for this army, specifically 2 of them. More in fact cavalry. So there you go. There's going to be, you know, probably a bit of shall we say, friendly rivalry between the ogres and the dwarves based on size and all of that, I assume. But I think they'll get along fine. We're all after the same thing, ultimately, are we not?
Ready?
I like how this guy's doing okay. He's at strength level 9. I think there's a greenskin army, maybe led by what's-his-face himself, over here somewhere. Maybe it's this army that went down here. I don't know. But I think the sooner we find the big black... I said giant big in the same sentence. As soon as we find the big black orc and, you know, clobber him, I think the better it's going to be. This is what I was hoping. Decisive victory with low casualties. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would do better in fighting it manually, but can't fight every battle manually. I mean, I can, but it's a Let's Play. We have to keep things interesting. We have to, you know, keep the pace up and everything. And, yeah, Clan Ashen was destroyed, unfortunate. I think that's where, the Grobby Scum raid any region belonging to the following race, the Greenskins. Okay. how dare you? They're raiding me. Do you even have a faction? Oh, a faction. Sure you do. Do you even have a settlement? Oh yeah, you have one up there. Completely forgot about that one. Alright. Oh, and you have an army back there. Okay.
What do you want?
Well, let me correct myself. You had a faction, a settlement, and an army back there. There we go. This one's a Pyrrhic victory. It's really not, though. I mean, this is easier to beat, probably, than the other army. Partially because they're all segmented, partially because I think this army is actually a little bit better. So yeah, like I don't quite agree with this, but all right. Thorek, do I need you anywhere this way? It's actually a good question because there's greenskin lands over here as well. But I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say you're gonna head up here and then control these two provinces. You are gonna go down here. And the reason I want you down here instead of over there is I want some more replenishment on this army. And then you are going to go over here. Take the Darkhold.
It is time.
Demolish that. Obviously the rebellion over here, it's zombies. They're taking Mountain Pass attrition, which is kind of funny. They're going to continue to grow. They're going to blow up the settlement. There's little I can do about that. I'm not about to send a full army over there to defend the settlement I don't realistically need. So, you know what? We're just going to leave it and let them do their thing. But we do have a interesting and important and kind of tough-ish battle to do already, though, so let's focus on that. Would you have 4 Longbeards, 5, 6 Longbeards, and then let's say 7 Longbeards, and then I guess 2 Iron Drakes, or now, let's go with 2 more Longbeards, and then I forgot to give you, like, artillery of some description. Yeah, it's gonna be grudge throwers, I mean, shocking, I know, but it's gonna have to be grudge throwers. Them's the rules, right? Until we get flame cannons and, organ guns, which are... honestly... considering how long it takes to get them, and considering that they're basically in a league of their own, right, in every way, shape, and form, on paper, they're not actually that better than grudge throwers. You can stick to just grudge throwers for the entirety of the campaign, and not bat an eye. I mean, there's obviously situations in which a cannon would be better. A cannon would be great at taking out single entity units, right? Really, really good. You're gonna fight like Medusas, or you're gonna fight, I don't know, some dinosaurs or something. Sure, go for the cannons. They're better if you have a choice in the matter, right? But a grudge thrower is also gonna hit pretty damn hard, right? it's a grudge thrower. It's, you know, it's not like you're sacrificing so much by just having those. They're just, you know, they'll just perform equally good. It's not like they're superior in every single way or something. They're just both good. Alright, for you, I think we're going to get Lightning Strike first, and then we're going to upgrade these Quarrelers. You don't have that many of them, so it's not the most important thing. Now I'm going to go with this thing down here. Okay, as for Cazador, I really need to get him some more levels. I was thinking about, sure. I was thinking about, when I was fighting the battle for the Fortress of Vorag, I was thinking about just, like, not occupying it and sacking it over and over and over and over again. Because it's level 2 now, I wouldn't have lost much, right? And just pump this guy's level sky high and then move on. But there's plenty of stuff for him to occupy already. So, like, you know... here's a question. Why can't I negotiate with Hag Grief? I guess next turn, maybe? Because I can see them. They're right there. It's a bit weird, but okay. It's like I haven't met them officially, but I know so much about them. It's a bit weird. Alright. Let's fight this battle, finally. And here we go. Meant to start the recording like this, but forgot to turn off the UI. I've set up the cannons on the hill, so they can probably have a better angle to shoot at whatever is coming. And as I'm doing this, I realise this reminds me so much of Empire Total War, where every battle is just, or Napoleon Total War, where every battle is just find a hill, put artillery on it, and wait. I like Empire Total War, I really do. Like it's not the greatest game ever, it's a bit broken, the naval combat is... but, you know, it's a good game. It's a fun game. We're gonna get to see these cannons in action now, see how they perform. They perform, all right. Boy, oh boy, do they perform. Oh dear, look at that. I should probably focus fire with them, to be honest with you. Let's take out those man-eaters with pistols. I feel like the Quarterlers are going to have an easier time dealing with everything else. Plus we'll hit the Goblin Archers behind them, most likely, when we do that. This is not going to be an easy battle, by the way. The auto-resolve has some ideas about how it's going to go. It's not going to go like that, but it's not going to be an easy battle either. I'm relying a little bit more than I should, perhaps, on these Iron Drakes. I'm mostly using them because they're a fun unit. Like, they're not the best unit ever, they're just a fun unit to use. Let's take out these man-eaters. I know cannons aren't the greatest at destroying infantry, but you're gonna have to do it. God damn it, I love the dwarves. I mean, the damage that their infantry takes, or rather doesn't take, as a result of all of the fighting and stuff is just insane. You're running away, aren't you? Not what you're meant to do, but hold like there, and I'm seriously in an Empire Total War mindset right now. You're the, you know, the light infantry or the line infantry or whatever that's on the flank that's supposed to hold against 2 or 3 enemies while I flank around them on the other side or whatever. Yeah, it's exactly what's happening here. Giant Slayers, by the way, touched the ogres. Gone. Just gone. Alright, look at that. I mean, okay, they have more weapon strength, they have way less leadership, obviously, they have more armor. They're not actually that better, but thing is, numbers don't tell the full story. A small number of entities. So it's like 4 dwarves engaging one ogre. It's not ideal. This, by the way, is worth pausing and looking at. Shields ain't gonna save you against this, mate. I mean, they do provide a bonus to defense against this, but it's just beautiful, that is. Like, God, I love dwarves. I love this game in general too. Okay, actually go up there like that. Up there like that, and then hit the goblins. We have a problem. And it's a problem I'd love all 4 of you to take care of for me, if possible. And then, you know what? The great thing here is we actually have targets back here for the cannons, so they're not super useful in this kind of combat. They're gonna be super useful soon, basically. buff up their armor. Iron Drake's just killing it. Yep. Yep. Good. Yep. Pretty sure they single-handedly got rid of like 2 units there. 6,000 damage, 7,000 damage. And you got to remember, this is just the beginning for them. They're going to continue attacking on the flank here, and they're going to continue doing their thing. Now let's get in there. This is going to be a bit of a problem. But that's fine. They've triggered the War. We've managed to break the trolls with artillery. Just lovely. And now let's just do that. Kind of a bad time to start a war for them. Most of their units have already broken, so we won't experience anywhere near as much of the damage buffs and stuff as we would if they, you know, triggered it a little bit earlier or a little bit later when some of their units came back or some of the reinforcements came in. This way it's a bit... well, it's a little bit shit for them. Let's have you move up. Let's have you hold like so. And you, I need to actually start shooting that way. I'd like you to engage him. Buff the center now, very important. Okay, Quarrelers, now target the Orc Boys. Much more dangerous enemy. There's something humbling about them yelling miners, because, you know, they have all these names, the Iron Drakes, the Longbeards, alright, the Dwarf Warriors, the Slayers, the Giant Slayers, the Cannons, the Grudge Throwers, etc., etc., and then miners. You know, like, not to you know, insult them or diminish their importance or their quality. They're a terrific unit. They really, really are. Almost as good as Dwarf Warriors. Like, there's not that great of a difference between them in terms of their function or in terms of how well they do in battle. But look at this, like Slayers. Look at that. You got to remember, this unit of Slayers costs about as much as like 3 units of Dwarf Warriors, and honestly, they're doing worse. Like, on the whole, they're kind of doing worse. I understand that their damage output is probably a bit higher, and if we take a look, that's like, what, 9,000 versus 1,400? Okay. What about these ones? Like, yeah, 900. That's pitiful, I understand that, but at the same time, like, you're not there to do damage. I don't need you to do damage. I need you to hold the line and you break a little bit quickly. Yeah, there's no reason to continue this battle. It's a siege, so they all lose. That's a close victory. I mean, you be the judge. Is this a close victory? I understand I used a lot of ammunition, but come on. Like, come on. I reckon I could take like another 900 if they came in afterwards, and probably even more. It's not a close victory, come on. Look at the health on these guys. Like, ammo, like, when these guys use up their ammo, they're useless. When these guys use up their health, they're useless. So, you know, their health is a great indicator of the status of the army. I haven't lost half the health, right? That means, technically, if I were to fight this battle again, I would probably win. Obviously with replenished ammo, but even without it, I don't think we've lost like half the ammo on everyone, so... maybe not the full battle all over again, but... Certainly not enough to make it a close victory.
For the king! Armed and ready.
There you go, and now you're under
Vengeful.
an immense amount of pressure. So, does that mean I can open trade with... No. No, I need a trade route to their capital, and for that I need Varenka Hills, or rather I need them to take Varenka Hills, but yeah. Either way, you just keep assaulting that garrison, honestly. I just need to gain experience, not much more than that. Unassigned skill points for... Ah, right. Well, why don't you get some... Tactician, I think. Axe Lord is fine, but it doesn't buff the Slayers, so... Eh. Over in Lamia we have excess in population. Let's get Libaris to level 3. It's the more important settlement, lore-wise, and there's the resource there, so I think that's reason enough. This army still can't move. This was on, yeah, it was on this turn. Okay, next turn. Good. Good. Still no Chaos Invasion. Chaos Invasion. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Come on, seriously. I mean, you did kill the... Yeah, whatever. Alright, growth in public order is important. Let's do it. Okay. A tribute. Yes, please. There's raiding in Nagashazar. Yeah, now this is a seriously big army, and Nagashazar has no hope in hell of staying under our control. But you know, press little I can do about that. Plus 6 strength for Iron Drakes and Flame Cannon units. It's important not to go for Thunderer here. Grudge Throwers, Cannons, and Organ Gun units. Wait, no it's not. Iron Drakes and Flame Cannon units. So I should exchange these for Flame Cannons when I can, but... until I do, I think I should go for Lightning Strike, because... yeah, it's a bit of a weird army, this. Yeah, Zogoth you too. Iron Rock should be able to defeat him. Probably. I'll fight it manually, though. They should be able to defeat him, though, even if I don't. Okay, let's get between these two, see what's going on. Probably want to fight this army first, because it's bigger, and deny access to my allies from retaking their hold, which, although it might not be very brotherly or friendly, it's just business. The fewer territories they hold, the easier I can confederate them. And over here, I mean, we just continue doing work. There is... even though Pig Barter might be a place where they could... Ooh, this is interesting. I'll build it, of course, but yeah, that's 500 gold. That's worth the 10 diplomacy. It's like, think of it like this: it's 10 diplomacy with all elven factions for 500 gold per turn. Well worth it in my opinion, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, Pig Barter might be a recruiting ground, shall we say, for some. Enemy troops or whatever, but who cares, essentially. Okay. upgrade this as well. I love the amount of money we have, and it's going to just continue to grow into perpetuity almost. I wanted to give you another grudge thrower before we move out and do the thing, right? Yes, I did. So here you go, another grudge thrower, and you are good, my friends. Fortunately, no master engineer, but hey, we can't have it all, right?
By the king's command.
As for you, you're now level 5, you're slightly less incompetent. I would like you to go over there and tell me what's in that general area. I'll have Logan stay around defending Iron Rock and Vallea's Sorrow and stuff like that, so so that if there's any greenskins coming from over there I can stop them, but there shouldn't be anything. I mean, that said, I'm a little bit worried because this is going very easily and all that, and I'm assuming Thorgrim is going to put one hell of a fight with the greenskins because, well, first of all, he's Thorgrim. Second of all, dwarves get a lot of power in auto-resolve because most of their units have all the stats that auto-resolve loves, even the new auto-resolve. So, like, the biggest change with the new auto-resolve is UI-wise, right? The actual calculation hasn't changed all that much, so yeah. Now you just have a much better idea of what's going to happen. Oh, but Juggernaut, but they removed the... I was just going to say, I haven't seen Grimgore, I haven't seen Visage yet. Close defeat with high casualties. I don't think so. I don't... Close victory. Juggernaut, you didn't show us the battle. You just select all units and you right-click. It's not a battle, it's a hunt. Look at that. You underestimate dwarves grossly, my dear auto-resolve system. Alright, here we go. Get out of here. You're done. And so is your faction. That's alright. This is what I'm afraid of. So there's Grimgore, there's Wurzag, the Great Green Prophet.
Time for a reckoning.
And it's like...
For the wisdom of Valleia.
Well, let's take Mount Great Hag. Because I can't really go back. Live and occupy, get some points. This is a good army. Is it good enough to beat two full greenskin stacks? With a better lord, maybe. Maybe, with Cazador being so low level, with no hero in the army. Gonna be more of a challenge, definitely.
Go then. Ready.
But
Aye, grudges will be settled.
I don't have to beat
The clan honor.
the two armies. Let's send the Thane this way so we can keep an eye on the two armies and see what they're doing. Because there's no way they can get here in one turn. And if need be, I'll just run. I'll abandon, like, all three of these settlements. They mean nothing to me. Nagashazar is about to fall, so it also means nothing to me. So it's like... It's kind of like, you know, what the hell's the point of all of this at that stage, you know? Like,
Thorek Ironbrow.
let's continue fighting over here and get Thorek to Pillars of
Avenge the ancestors.
Rungi.
Make it fit for the Dowie.
It is indeed now fit for the Dowie. I sort of assumed that it was fit for the Dowie from the beginning, as it was one of your starting holds, but okay. I guess this. Might as well. Lost too many units, honestly. While doing this, would have preferred if you hadn't lost so many, obviously, but this way, I guess this is alright too. I'm just going to go here because I can't reach Dr. Karaz now, and I'm pretty sure I will be able to next turn. But let's just be really pedantic about it. Do this and then encamp so I can get more replenishment. Okay, and then obviously this upgrade, which we always skip. This guy... Ah, yeah, this guy. Cause fear and Vanguard deployment. It's not that important. Let's get your leadership aura size a little bit so you can buff all the units around you properly. And then here's my idea. We merged the other army from here, which is also extremely new, but they have a ton of units, and that's ultimately all I'm looking for. And then these two armies can take on pretty much anything that the Greenskins can throw at me. The AI simply never will bring so many units together and so many armies together that those two can't take care of them, so... Yeah. I also should raid a Greenskin region to get rid of the grudge. Before I get rid of the Greenskins, ironically. Maybe do it up here. No, let's do it at Dreadlock Gap, because this army's going to be kind of useless up here anyway, too far away to assist anyone else. Alright, yeah, let's do it like that.
And what can the Dawi do for you on this fine day?
Tap military alliance. No, sorry, no. But if you want to join a confederation, you want to join a confederation. Cool. Let's do it, but like on my turn, so I can have some amount of control over what's going on. Ooh. Ooh, this is interesting. Alright, yeah, this is a tough fight. There's Azag as well. Luckily, these guys are depleted, and Azag's army is mostly intact, but has a few depleted units, so I don't think this is going to be... It's going to be tough, but I don't think it's going to be that tough. Plus, they're separated, and I think they're coming from two different areas, so I can deal with one and then turn around and deal with the other, so... it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be doable. I don't think it's going to be too tough either. Mind you, his war is pretty darn nasty, so... We'll see. Anyways, we'll see that next time, is what I wanted to say. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's been quite a lengthy little series. I think it's coming to an end. I don't want to go around and collect all of the ancient holds and everything, because, I mean, after we beat the Greenskins, I don't think there's much point in continuing. I mean, I probably will continue, because it's really fun, and I want to get some of the late tier, some of the end game units, and maybe send off like an expedition to help the Empire fight Chaos or whatever, but there's not much point in recording any of that, or it's not much of a challenge. The pacing gets really, really slow as well, so yeah. Anyways, until next time though, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the series, which, like I said, is not long for this world. Isn't going to be too long, but I don't know, that sort of depends on the viewership as well. If you guys still are enjoying it and there's requests to keep going, then yeah, of course I'll do it. Anyways, until next time, have fun, take care, and bye-bye. But Warhammer usually doesn't do well on the channel, so I'm fully aware of that. I just love the game, so yeah. I've taken up enough of your time in a 3-minute long outro. Bye-bye.